All right, first thing I'm going to say about this Matthew Stafford trade. I absolutely love you, Matthew Stafford. Thank you for your time here in Detroit. You've been a warrior since 2009 when we drafted you. I absolutely love watching you play. I'm going to continue to root for you. I'm super excited that you're now on a contender, and I think it's a match made in heaven that you and the Rams are put together, because the Rams are in a similar boat. Like, their Super Bowl window is closing. They can't keep the band together with all those contracts, it seems like. And Stafford is in the twilight of his career, or at least entering it, because, how long can you keep up that elite play? But I'm just so happy that he's able to go to a contender like the Rams and be able to play in Sean McVay's amazing play calling. That's going to be incredible. I can't wait to see that, and for him to have a run game and a defense to back him up. Oh my God, I can't wait. But this video is for you Rams fans. I want you to know what you should expect from getting him from a Lions fan. So, I'm sure you guys understand and you guys know the Lions have not seen success for a long time. I'm in my 20s. We've never won a playoff game in my life. I'll just put it that way, which is unfortunate. And especially in my adult life where I would remember it, we've basically, Stafford's been the quarterback since I remember watching the Lions. He's been my quarterback. I love this guy. And the fact that as a team, we've had zero postseason success, and the fact that I'm still such a loyal fan to Stafford should be just a testament to how great he is in and of itself. But for those of you who don't know, because I understand you might watch a couple nationally broadcasted Thanksgiving games, or maybe you saw him lose in a playoff game, in one of the years that he made it to the playoffs, or dragged the team to the playoffs, I should say. Look, that's not an indication of what Stafford is. And, you guys are in LA, so you guys have the national media like breathing down your neck all the time. In Detroit, you don't get that same national recognition. So if you're not winning Super Bowls out here in the Midwest, they're not going to talk about you. So really, they don't talk about Matthew Stafford like that. But really, dude, this guy's special, man. He's the one. Like, he truly is. Like, you put him in the pocket and he's seeing the matrix lines of coding. You know what I'm saying? He reads defenses. He reads his reads. If you give him time to read his reads, it's over. He's going to dice you up. It's over. It's over. This is not like a lateral move. If some of you guys are thinking that, Jared Goff to Matthew Stafford, why'd we give up all these picks? Listen, first of all, like I said at the beginning, you guys aren't going to be able to keep this band together of super players, right? You guys are trading away all your first-round picks. You guys haven't had a first-round pick since you drafted Goff, and these contracts are piling up. You guys probably have a couple of years anyway until some of these players have to leave, and then you guys aren't going to have draft capital to replenish your team. So you guys' window is closing is what I'm trying to say. And Stafford, he's still elite. He's still that dude. Like, I'm telling you, this guy's special. Like, go back when he faced Kansas City. I'm telling you, there was a play in there that just not a lot of quarterbacks can make, and it was the touchdown to Galladay in the back of the end zone. He wasn't even looking. It was a no-look throw into the end zone, into the tiniest window you could possibly imagine, in between three Kansas City defenders, and he was doing a sidearm throw like he usually does. I'm telling you, man, look at interviews from other players in the league. Look at what coaches, look at a third of the league were asking for this guy, to trade for this guy, and you guys, LA, you got him. And he's 33 years old. I understand that, but your guys' window is closing anyway, so you guys need to win now, and he's the guy that'll get you there. I promise you. Like, he is the man. I'm telling you. I don't care. And you might say, well, if he's so good, how come the Lions haven't had any postseason success? And I'm here to tell you that logic is flawed, because look, I mean, why wouldn't GMs and coaches feel the same way? Why are they asking to trade for this guy at 33 years old and trying to give up so much draft capital and so much to get him? Because they understand that logic is flawed. You don't look at team accomplishments and put that all on the quarterback, especially in football. I understand the quarterback affects the game the most out of any other position on the field, but it still doesn't matter. It's not like basketball where LeBron James plays offense and defense. He doesn't score a bucket and then they take him off the court and put in somebody else for defense. Like, he affects the entire game, and he's just one of 5 players on the court. Matt Stafford, that's not the case, or any quarterback for that matter. That's not the case. Matt Stafford's not gonna suit up and play linebacker after he scored a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that. You can't just base a team accomplishment based on that. And you might say, well, a really good quarterback will overcome the fact that his defense is bad. Like, no, you guys really don't understand. You guys aren't watching the Lions. Like, the Lions, look at the rankings of defense for 2020. The Lions defense was ranked 32nd, the worst in the league. It's the worst defense in the whole league. I'm going to blow your mind for a second. Like, stay with me for a second. The Lions defense in 2020 allowed more points to their opposition on average than the highest scoring offense in 2020 scored on average. Let that sink in. What that means is that if the Lions, if they had the best offense in the league, if we had the best, running game, pass game, if we were scoring the most in the league, we still would be outscored on average. It wouldn't matter. Stafford can't go on special teams. He can't play defense. I don't know what you want this man to do. And I get that it's been over a decade of continued failure, but that's on the organization. You don't say that when you look at his accolades, you don't say, well, Calvin Johnson never won a playoff game. That's a fact too. But Calvin Johnson's just a receiver. What is he going to do? It's just like the same thing with Matthew Stafford. Yes, he affects a bigger portion of the game, but he doesn't affect that much of the game for you to squarely put the blame on him. He is that man. I'm telling you, Stafford is amazing. There's an interview recently. You could literally look this up on YouTube. There's an interview, Pat McAfee and Aaron Rodgers. Literally look up Aaron Rodgers talks about Matthew Stafford and Pat McAfee podcast. I'm telling you, look it up. And Pat McAfee is, joking around talking about Patrick Mahomes and saying that he's happy that Patrick Mahomes brought in the no-look pass. He's happy that Patrick Mahomes brought in the sidearm throws and stuff like that. And, Rodgers, he takes a drink of his, drink, and he's like, yeah, as if other quarterbacks like me haven't been doing that for years. And he's right. He has been doing no-look passes. But then he goes on to say, there's another quarterback that's been doing that his entire career, and he doesn't get the recognition that everybody else gets, and he wears number 9 and he plays in Detroit. That's Matthew Stafford. That's high praise from Aaron Rodgers right there. He knows Matthew Stafford does not get the praise he deserves because he's in Detroit. They're a losing organization. They've never had success. It's understandable, but the players recognize his greatness. The coaches recognize his greatness. The GMs recognize his greatness. Otherwise, he wouldn't be 33 years old, have 0 playoff wins, and still be traded for another starting quarterback plus 2 first-round picks plus a third-round pick. Come on. And for those of you who think, it's just they're trying to dump Jared Goff's salary cap. Maybe, but they still have so much dead money that they have to pay on Jared Goff's contract, plus what they're picking up from Matthew Stafford, that they're not really, it's not like they're paying less. They're paying just as much. They're paying just as much as if they kept Jared Goff than they are for now trading Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford. It's really just that bump up in talent is that significant. This dude can make any throw you ask him to, from special arm angles that you've never seen before. I'm telling you, this guy's the one. I'm so excited that he's on the Rams, and I'm excited for you guys, and I'm just saying this because you guys should be excited too, and I hope this gets you guys excited and even if you already are excited, you should be even more excited because I'm telling you, this window that you guys already put yourself in, it's a 2 to 3 year window. It just got significantly higher probability that you guys will go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. Because I'm telling you, I'm excited. I'm calling it right now. In the next 2 years, you're going to see Stafford in the Super Bowl, and I can't wait to be there with you guys. I will be there in my Detroit Lions Matthew Stafford jersey, okay? Because that's the closest thing the Lions will come to even sniffing a Super Bowl in the next probably decade. So I'm going to be so excited for you guys, and I'm so happy for Matthew Stafford and his family. I love that family. You guys are forever Detroiters. You guys are part of the family. You guys totally understand. You've done your time. You didn't dip. You didn't leave. You didn't do anything. I respect Matthew Stafford so much. He is the man. You are forever. But I do fully expect you to come back to Detroit and retire as a Lion. Whether it be a one-day deal like Jason Witten recently or what have you. But you better retire a Lion. I want your jersey in the rafters forever. But listen, I'll be there at the Super Bowl. I'm excited for you guys. Let's go.